If you've regained weight you worked hard to lose, your metabolism isn't broken, it's protecting itself. The frustration of the metabolic yo-yo. If you are a type 2 diabetic or someone struggling with insulin resistance, you know the cycle all too well. You summon the willpower to cut calories, you spend hours on the treadmill, and for a few weeks, the scale finally moves in the right direction. But then, the inevitable happens. Life gets busy, a holiday arrives, or your hunger simply becomes too intense to ignore. You slip up for a week, and suddenly, the 15 pounds you spent 3 months losing are back in 3 weeks, often with 5 extra pounds of interest. This isn't just bad luck, and it isn't a character flaw. It is a biological phenomenon known as metabolic adaptation, and for diabetics, this process is significantly more aggressive. When you lose weight through traditional eat less, move more methods, your body doesn't see progress. It sees a famine. It sees a threat to your survival. In response, it triggers a series of hormonal and metabolic defensive maneuvers designed to get that fat back as quickly as possible. Understanding why this happens is the only way to break the cycle and achieve permanent weight freedom. 1. The set point and the starvation response. Your body has a built-in thermostat for your weight, often called the set point. This is the weight your brain, specifically the hypothalamus, believes you should be to stay safe and energized. When you aggressively restrict calories, your body interprets this as a food shortage. To save your life, it begins to lower your resting metabolic rate, RMR. In a landmark study on extreme weight loss, researchers found that participants' metabolisms dropped so significantly that they were burning 500 to 800 fewer calories per day than a person of the same size who had never dieted. This means that if you lose weight quickly, you eventually have to eat significantly less than everyone else just to stay the same size. The moment you go back to eating a normal amount of food, you are in a massive caloric surplus because your metabolic engine has shrunk. This is why the weight comes back twice as fast. You are fueling a tiny engine with a high-performance amount of gasoline. 2. The insulin lock. Why diabetics rebound harder. For a diabetic, the weight rebound is complicated by a state called hyperinsulinemia, having chronically high levels of insulin in the blood. Insulin is the primary fat storage hormone. Its job is to take energy out of the blood and put it into the cells. As long as your insulin levels are high, the exit door for your fat cells is effectively locked. Please hit the like button, subscribe to Diabetes Medic, and leave a comment sharing your current fasting schedule. When a diabetic loses weight through calorie counting alone, they often don't address the underlying insulin resistance. They might be eating fewer calories, but if those calories are still coming from frequent small meals or refined carbohydrates, their insulin stays elevated. This creates a metabolic double bind. Your body is screaming for energy because it can't access its fat stores, but your metabolism is slowing down to compensate for the lack of food. The moment you stop the restriction, your high insulin levels are primed and ready to shuttle every single new calorie directly into your fat cells, especially in the abdominal area. 3. The loss of the metabolic engine. Muscle wasting. One of the biggest mistakes people make during weight loss is losing the wrong kind of weight. When you lose weight too quickly or without adequate protein and resistance training, roughly 25% to 35% of that weight loss comes from lean muscle tissue. Muscle is metabolically expensive tissue. It requires a lot of energy just to exist. When you lose muscle, you are essentially downsizing your body's furnace. For every pound of muscle you lose, your daily calorie burn drops. Most people who experience a weight rebound gain back 100% of the fat they lost, but they rarely gain back the muscle they lost. This leaves them with a higher body fat percentage and a slower metabolism than when they started. This body composition shift is the reason each subsequent attempt at weight loss feels harder than the last. 4. The hunger ghost. Leptin and ghrelin. Weight gain isn't just about metabolism, It's about the hormonal hunger ghost. Your fat cells produce a hormone called leptin, which tells your brain you have enough energy and can stop eating. When you lose fat, your leptin levels plummet. Your brain perceives this drop as a signal of impending starvation. Simultaneously, your stomach produces more ghrelin, the hunger hormone. After a period of weight loss, ghrelin levels can remain elevated for up to a year. This means that even after the diet is over, your body is chemically programmed to make you feel hungrier and less satisfied by the food you eat. You are fighting a war against your own neurochemistry. For the diabetic, whose hunger signals are already distorted by blood sugar swings, this hormonal storm makes it almost impossible to maintain weight loss through sheer willpower alone. How to stop the rebound forever. To stop the weight from coming back 2 times faster, you must change the signal you are sending to your body. You have to convince your brain that there is no famine. Prioritize protein and strength. To keep your metabolic engine hot, you must protect your muscle. Aim for at least 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of ideal body weight and perform resistance training twice a week. This tells your body, keep the muscle, burn the fat. Lower insulin, not just calories. Instead of just eating less, focus on eating less often. Intermittent fasting is the secret weapon for diabetics because it allows insulin levels to drop low enough for the body to access its own fat stores. When your body can eat its own fat, it doesn't trigger the starvation response as aggressively. The slow and steady rule. Aim for a weight loss of no more than 1 to 2 pounds per week. This slow pace prevents the massive drop in leptin and the surge in ghrelin that causes the rebound. The weight rebound is a biological defense mechanism, not a personal failure. Your body is simply trying to survive a perceived famine. But as a diabetic, you can outsmart this system. By focusing on lowering your insulin levels through low-carb nutrition and fasting, and protecting your muscle through protein and movement, you can lower your set point without triggering the metabolic alarm bells. Stop trying to starve your body into submission and start healing the hormones that control your weight. When you fix the metabolism, the weight doesn't just go away, it stays away. If this deep dive into why the weight comes back has given you a new perspective on your metabolic journey, then this video was a success. Hit the like button. Subscribe to Diabetes Medic. Don't miss the next video. Leave a comment. What range do you experience? Let us know below. Thank you for watching.